Hi everyone and welcome to week 2. Today is Monday and this week we are focusing on capacity. So let's get started. Before we do, we're going to do our maths warm-up activities. So you can use a whiteboard and a marker or a piece of paper and a pencil. Now for our first one today, the answer is 18. So I want you to think, what could the question be? Now, everyone could have different questions. I want you to come up with 2 questions where the answer is 18. So I'll give you a moment to do that. Pause the video, then come back and we can figure out some questions together. Okay, so my answer is 18. And what I'm going to do is write the number 18 on my whiteboard. Now that might look backwards to you, so I'm sorry if that's the case. Okay, so what could a question be? I'm thinking of an addition question. So that's when we're combining 2 groups together and we're finding the total. So my question is going to be 10 plus 8 equals 18 because that's my answer. So 10 plus 8 equals 18. Now I'm going to double check that. I'm going to put 10 in my head. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. And I have 8 fingers up right now. So 10 plus 8 equals 18. Now another question could be, we could do a subtraction. So that's when we're taking a number away or a group of objects away from a bigger group. Now I'm going to start with 20 because remember our answer is going to be 18. So I'm going to do 20, take away 2 equals 18. And that's what my number sentence would look like if you can see that at the top. Now I'm going to put 20 in my head right now and I'm going to count back 2 to make sure that my number is 18, to make sure that the answer is 18. So 20, 19, 18. And as you can see here, I've got 2 fingers up. So 20 take away 2 equals 18. Now you may have come up with lots of different questions and we can't wait to see them. The next thing we're going to look at are our days of the week. Now, I know you are all superstars at this, but I want you to look at what we have here. What is missing? There are 3 days that are missing right now. So let's take a look. On the slides, we have Thursday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Saturday. What days are missing? Let's say our days of the week together to figure them out. And for a bigger challenge, I want you to try and write your days on a piece of paper. Sound them out to see if you can spell them. Okay, let's get started. We've got Monday. There it is. We have Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Oh, I can see one missing. Friday, so that's our next one that's missing. Saturday, and lastly, our last day is missing. It is Sunday. Fantastic. So we had 3 days that were missing. The next thing that you will need to do is become a measurement detective. So you're going to find something heavier than a lunchbox, find something heavier than a book, and find something heavier than a water bottle. So you need to find 3 different things and you can draw them on a piece of paper and then upload it to your week 2 completed work document. Okay, we can't wait to see what you have found. All right, let's get started. So our learning intention today is that we are learning to identify full, half full, and empty. And our success criteria is that I can explain what capacity is and I can identify when a cup is full, half full, or empty. So what is capacity? Capacity means how much something can hold. So we're going to do lots of practice on this week using water. to find out large capacities, small capacities, capacities that are the same as well. Okay, so let's take a look at what full, half full and empty means by helping out the monsters at the Milkshake Cafe. So the cafe is open. Monsters just love milkshakes, and I'm sure you do too. They drink them all day long. Let's see which milkshakes the monsters have been drinking at the cafe today. Now, as you can see here, our little octopus is saying, yum, yum, which delicious milkshake shall I order today? Which one would you order? Now, I'm looking at those there, and I think I would have to have this first one. Oh my goodness, that looks delicious. The monsters have mixed up their milkshakes. Can you help them to find which milkshake is theirs? And then our monster here says, hello, my favorite milkshake is chocolate. My milkshake is full. I wonder which one is mine. So let's look at our two milkshakes. Which one is full and which one is empty? And we can see here that this one is full because our milkshake is all the way up to the top of our cup, which means it is full. Well done. Okay, let's take a look at another one. I love strawberry milkshakes so much that I have drunk all of mine. My milkshake is empty. Which glass is mine? So again, let's take a look at the two glasses. Which milkshake is empty and which one is full? And remember, we're looking for the one that is empty, which means there is nothing inside that glass. And there it is. Well done, everyone. Great job. My milkshake is empty. I need to buy another one. I think he does as well. Now, I'm not sure which milkshake is mine. I have drunk some of my milkshake. My milkshake is half full. Can you find it? So we've already looked at a milkshake that is full, which means there's milkshake all the way to the top. We've looked at empty, which means there is nothing in there. So half full. We're looking for something that is only halfway there. Fantastic. It's the last one, isn't it? Thank you for finding my milkshake. My milkshake is half full. All right, let's see what this one has to say. I have nearly finished my milkshake. My milkshake is nearly empty. I wonder which one is mine. Now let's look at them. We can see that the first one here is half full because look here, there's only half there. This one is full. It goes all the way up to the top. I think that's the one that I would like. This one is empty, which means there's nothing. I don't want that one. And then this one here is nearly empty. And if you can see, if we compare our nearly empty to our half full, we can see that if it was half full, it would be about there. Now, nearly empty is when it's almost to the bottom, but not quite. You've still got a little bit left. Fantastic. Yes, that's my milkshake. My milkshake is nearly empty. Okay, let's look at this one. I drink my milkshake very slowly. My milkshake is nearly full. Which milkshake is mine? So let's take a look at them. We can see this one here. Oh, might just be our first one. It's not full because it doesn't go all the way to the top. Half full would be about there, and empty means there's nothing in there. So it is nearly full. Now let's just make sure we're correct and let's look at the other ones. We've just done nearly empty, and we can see if it was half full, it would be there. So it's not quite all the way empty. We still have a little bit in there. So this one here is nearly empty. This one is empty. This one is half full. And our last one is full. It's all the way up to the top. So it's our first one, which is nearly full. Super. I have only had a little bit of my drink. My milkshake is nearly full. Thank you for helping the monsters with their milkshake mix-up. And again, just to revise, we have full, nearly full, half full, nearly empty, and empty. And again, I know which one I would want. I would want the full one because that one looks delicious and it's the most. There's the most milkshake in there. Okay, boys and girls, now it's your turn. So I hope you have fun with this activity. What you will need to do is create 5 signs that say full, nearly full, half full, nearly empty, and empty. You will then need to fill a big bowl or jug with water. You need 5 cups. You need to pour the water from the bowl or jug into the cups to show full, nearly full, half full, nearly empty, and empty. You then need to put your cups of water in order from full to empty. So the one with the most all the way down to the one with nothing, because that means empty. Make sure to display your signs correctly. Take a photo of your work and upload it to your week 2 completed work document. Okay, so boys and girls, before you get started, I'm going to show you how I've completed it today. So let's take a look.
Hi everyone, let's get started with our activity for today. Now you can see that I have my 5 cups, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In here I have a big bowl of water and then I also have a tea towel just in case I spill any water on the table. Now the first thing I'm going to do is create my 5 signs. So I've got 2 pieces of paper, I've got some scissors, and I'm just going to cut out 5 strips. So here's 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then I need 1 more, 5. Okay, so I'm going to put that aside now. I'm going to grab my texter so that you can see it clearly. And our first one, our first sign will say full, just like this, full. And then I'm going to have nearly full. I'm going to have half full. I'm going to have nearly empty. And my last one is going to be empty. So that one's an easy one. We won't have to put anything into that. So I've got all of my signs. I'm just going to keep them here. And then I will place them next to their cups once I'm finished. Okay, so the first one I'm going to do is full. So I'll get my tea towel out. If you know me, I'm a bit clumsy. I'm going to fill it up. I'm going to tuck it all the way in. Let's hopefully it fills up my cup. Well, I might need a little bit more to help me. I might even just grab this next one. And just to fill it up properly all the way up to full. Okay, fantastic. And then I might even do my half full. Because that helps me. I know if that's full, then I need to go halfway for it to be half full. Then I can do empty, just like that. And then we also had nearly empty. So if it's nearly empty, it's going to be between the half full and the empty. So you only need a little bit to show that. Still got a little bit in there, but it's nearly empty. Just like that. And then my last one is going to be nearly full. So I need to make it sure that it's more than halfway, not quite, but it's not full because we already have our cup that is full today. There we go. So I've got all of my 5 cups. Now I need to put them in order. So my first one's going to be full. You can see that my water is all the way up to the top. And then my next one's going to be nearly full. So just there. And now that I'm looking at that, I'm thinking, I need to put a bit more water in that to demonstrate that I understand what nearly full looks like. There we go. And you know what? I'm even going to put a little bit more. I need another cup to help me. I'm going to pour it in, be really careful. There we go, nearly full. My next one is going to be half full. And then I'm going to have nearly empty, and then of course empty. There shouldn't be anything in that because it is empty. Now I need to go through my signs and I need to place them. Now we've already ordered them. We've ordered them from the biggest to the smallest, but if you're looking this way, it would be the smallest all the way to the biggest. So here I have empty. I'm going to put that one there. Maybe I can put it there so I can show you a bit better. I've got nearly empty. Now you can see that maybe I made my signs a little bit too big, but that's okay. I have half full. That one's right in the middle. I have nearly full. Uh-oh, they've all fallen down. And then my last one is full, and that's going to go right there. And now you can see that I showed that I've got full, and that's the biggest capacity. It's holding the most. We've got lots of water in there. Nearly full, half full, nearly empty, and empty. And then once I'm finished with my activity, I want you to take a photo and post it onto your week 2 completed work so that we can see what you created. And then once you're cleaning up, make sure you do it very carefully. You can either pour it straight down the drain. You could even put it on some plants. Today, I'm just going to pour it back into my bowl really carefully so that I don't spill it anywhere. And then I'm going to do my full cup of water all the way in there. And then when I fully clean it up, I might tip my bowl of water into my plants so that they can continue to grow. We hope you enjoy our activity today.
Okay, boys and girls, before we finish up today, we will just go over our learning intention and success criteria and reflect on what we have just learned. Have we met the success criteria for our lesson today? So remember, our learning intention was that we are learning to identify full, half full, and empty. And our success criteria was that I can explain what capacity is. And remember, capacity is how much something can hold. And we did lots of practice with that with our cups and then helping our friends at the Milkshake Cafe. And then the next one is I can identify when a cup is full, half full, or empty. Now, you were just doing that then when you were showing us how much water you can put into your cups to show full, half full, and empty. And we went that little bit further, didn't we, where we showed nearly full and nearly empty. So I'm going to give ourselves 2 big ticks for that. And you've all done an amazing job today, and I will see you next time.